It's always special to have your national anthem before a final. These two teams perfectly know what to expect. They know how it is to play a final. Captain from Bosnia, Sabahattin Delalic, and the very experienced one from Germany, Torben Schiever. We go with the traditional handshake between these two teams. They met a lot of time. They know exactly what to expect from this final. But it's always the same. There is this special pressure when it comes to winning a title.
Yeah. It's different every time. You kind of expect the same result, and thank God it's not, because that's what makes this so exciting to watch. And of course, Germany has an amazing team spirit. They never give up. They never give up. This is one thing I really like about them.
Did you get the chance today to discuss, I don't know, with some players from Bosnia or Germany to know in what spirit they are before this final? Is Bosnia super confident about the win?
I think they're always confident. They never doubt themselves. But I've talked to the German players, and they cannot wait to play, to show what they have in store for Bosnia.
Of course, we'll meet with two international referees of this game. One of this one is a countryman of you, Dominik Raka from Croatia, and Benno Meyer from the Netherlands. Two very experienced referees for this men's final.
Yeah, both experienced referees who also refereed the Paralympic finals. I mean, they're the best team, the best pair that could be chosen for this. I didn't even know that they're going to be there, and that was my guess that they will referee this.
We'll go with the starting six for Germany. Alexander Schiffler, number 1. Heiko Wiesenthal, Stefan Henlein. Number 6, Dominik Albrecht, of course. Number 12, Mati Stiegler. And number 14, the captain, Torben Schiever. Germany do play with the libero, Team Linke. He's really young, 22 years old. Well, not surprising to see the same starting six for Germany than the same they had yesterday in the semi-final against Ukraine. And for Bosnia and Herzegovina, Adnan Manko will start as a setter. Armin Cehic, Mirza Duran. Also have Safet Ali Basic, one of the best spiker. Sabahattin Delalic, the captain, in the starting six. And Ermin Yusufovic, maybe one of the best blockers in Europe. In addition, you have the libero Ismet Godinjak as well. It is the same starting six of yesterday, probably the strongest side for Bosnia.
I agree, but I have to tell you, last time they played in the Golden Nations League, Bosnia was missing Adnan Manko and Safet Ali Basic. And Manko is one of the best players, best all-around players in the world. He made such a difference in the Paralympic Games in Paris when they were losing against Egypt and Kazakhstan. He was the person who made the difference by executing the second balls and just giving so much energy to the team, and with his professionalism and his knowledge of sitting volleyball.
Well, Bosnia secured silver last year in the big rivalry they have with Iran, who won the title in Paris last year. The first serve is for Torben Schiever.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2025 April, we received some sad news from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Devazaveta, in the 76th year in his life, passed away.
But before the first point of this game, we will have some tribute for the team manager of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Djevat Pupak Čabeta, who suddenly passed away that year. And he was part of the staff of Bosnia and Herzegovina since 1996, especially helping the team to win the 2 gold medals at Paralympics in Athens in 2004 and London 2012.
This is a very nice thing that they've done from Paravolley Europe, and we really do miss Pupak. He was an important part of the team. He could always bring a smile to your face. He was always working so hard for the team, and we really do miss him.
Well, for Bosnia, it's not easy. It's all about emotions control now. Because there is a game to play, a final to win. But of course, it was important to have that tribute for an important person in sitting volleyball. Torben Shiva with the first serve. Shehic for the reception. One arm set for Delalic. Free ball Bosnia. Duran with his first spike of the day. Well done, Albrecht in front of Delalic.
I think in Germany, when you play against them, Albrecht is really dominant, but the most dominant player is really number 4. So Heiko Wiesenthal is one of the best players in Europe.
Duran had his second spike, and Germany was forced to do some lifting to try to block him. And the Bosnian captain will be the first to serve for Bosnia, 1-all. A lot of experience, we mentioned it. Connection through the middle, and here is the first point for Wiesenthal.
He is the motor of the team. Such an intelligent player. He rarely makes mistakes. So difficult to guard him, to play against.
Matis Ziegler. Good serve on Shehic. Ali Basic from the back row. Back set for Wiesenthal. He tried to tip it just a bit too low. Manko was moving to the inside and he saw some space.
Now I think we're going to see a top spin serve from Yusufovic going diagonally.
His best one is from 1-1. Block out, Wiesenthal.
So, as we were saying before, this is something I think the German will do, is try to get the setter inside with a triple attack and just kind of spread the net with the fast balls, because it's difficult to defend against it. The middle attacker is always so dangerous.
Albrecht blocked by Duran. Well, Duran is a very tall player when he's sitting in the front row. He has a lot of power. He showed it yesterday during the semi-final.
Yep.
Wiesenthal again.
The
lifting call.
No,
he played this ball on the other side of the net.
No.
For 3 for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Good reception. Albrecht from the back row.
Good defense.
Oh, well done by Duran. It's a great fight to give this ball back. Manko for Ali Basic, blocked again. The back set. And Wiesenthal finds the solution. Great rally.
This is one of the things they really do good, is just giving the fastball and hitting it diagonally, because it's really tough for the middle blocker to get to the block. But if you don't do it, they're gonna put it on the line. So it's
Duran blocked by Schiffler. But this ball is still in the air. Schiffler again. Is there any touch? The on-court decision is no.
I think there's no touch.
But Schiffler also had a great semi-final yesterday against Ukraine, scoring a lot. He's also very experienced, 43 years old.
Yeah, a really good player. And his wife is a great player as well. She was playing for USA. She played for Germany. She didn't play this year, Michelle Schiffler. She's a Paralympic medalist.
Awesome.
Yeah, so sitting volleyball family.
Yeah, it's a small family. Video challenge for Germany. They called the block touch. I'm not quite sure, with the full speed that it got touched, but we'll see the result on the screen pretty soon.
I have to tell you, this video challenge, I really love it. I wish we can have it on all courts. I know it's difficult, but it can change the momentum of the game, because sometimes you really think that the ball is in, but it's actually out, or there was a block or no block. And I actually lost a bet against the German head coach. When we were playing against Germany, we were betting in €5. I told the ball was out. He said it was in, and the video challenge said it was in.
Well, let's see. Is there any block touch? The on-court decision was no. Oh, and there is a block touch.
You see, it's small touch. You cannot see it.
Absolutely not. And you cannot hear it as well.
I mean, people, sometimes we as players don't understand how difficult it is to referee sitting volleyball because it's so fast. It's so fast. You cannot hear and see everything.
Absolutely not. Yeah, and it's not video challenge not to say the referees are not good. It's absolutely to help them.
Exactly.
An ace for Germany, Wiesenthal on Duran. Well, this is quite a game changer, this video challenge. Won by Germany. 2-point lead now, 6 points to 4. Wiesenthal, he tried to have a short one, but Manko was covering that area.
This is we always tell the coach tells us, if you're doing a good serve, don't change it. If you made an ace, do it again. Don't change the serve when it's doing good.
Yeah, because if it worked once, and then the reception do not adapt, you can score another one, and one at the third one. Yeah, true.
I don't know if you noticed, there's only 2 players in Bosnia that serve a top spin, and that's Chanchar and Yusufovic, and most of them, they serve really low and really fast. And it looks like it's not a problem, but it's so difficult to catch.
If you say so, I fully trust you.
Yeah, because they have the blockers defending the serve. So if you touch the serve, the Bosnian team is already on you with their hands. They're just going to put it down. So it's really, really difficult.
Well, that's also a weapon, playing the counter block in sitting volleyball.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiglar is struggling, but this ball will come back. Free ball, Bosnia. Ali Basic.
Oh.
What a strong swing.
This is something that you can notice, that the height of the players really has an impact. I mean, this is a mismatch, Ali Basic and Hanlein, because Ali Basic is so much taller than him.
Schiffler, touched by the block. Delalic tries to go on his own, but the point is not over. Good cover by Ali Basic. Wiesenthal for Albrecht. Dig by Duran. Another free ball for Bosnia. Ali Basic.
Good defending, good defending.
Net touch. Apparently Schiffler touched the net.
Yeah.
And there will be some video challenge called, apparently. Well, Christoph Herzog looks to be completely sure that he did not touch the net. Of course the net moved, but we're only considering the upper part of the net in sitting volleyball, because at some point you have to put legs and stuff under the net, so we cannot judge the entire part of the net. And there is a net touch.
And a good one.
Clearly. But that was a long rally.
Yeah, it was a good rally. This is the final that we were kind of expecting to have. You know, really good points, really long rallies. And of course both teams are really, really eager to win this.
Timeout Germany, because Bosnia just scored the 5 last point. Germany was leading 6-4, and it's now 9-6 for Bosnia. Well, in the previous rally, we basically saw the Bosnian team standing up on court. They thought the point was over, but there was no whistle in the venue.
I mean, both of the teams, they are relentless when it comes to defending. And I know a lot of players, people think like, oh, volleyball is just attacking and spiking. No, volleyball is mostly defending. This is where you make the difference in the score, when you defend and then you attack. So defending always comes first. And both teams are really good at defending. So that's why I think we're going to have a good match. And of course, really good at attacking.
Yeah, we saw it like in the final from the women's, that the work in the back row is super important. If you are not able to have a good reception, then even if you have the best setter in the world, if she or he never gets the ball in a proper way, it's super difficult to get it to the hitters.
Yeah, and even to, it has to be a. If you want to speed up the game, you need to have a really good ball up over your head, not to have the ball in front of your chest, so you can speed up in front or in the back. So
Manko, good serve. Albrecht takes the reception. And this ball touched the antenna.
Really tricky serves. I'm telling you, Manko, one of the best players here. Seriously, in every aspect.
48 years old for the number 2 of this Bosnian team. Good block, Ali Basic. This time, the point is for Germany. In between Ali Basic and Šehić, he found some space.
There was a small space between the block, but you see how Germany really covers their hitters really good. So they got a block, but they put it up again and attacked. Yeah. Sometimes players just, I mean, you have 8 seconds to serve. Just take your time, take a deep breath, and not rush, especially in the finals.
Absolutely, it's a long way till the gold medal. Ali Basic, deep serve, it's in, ace for Bosnia and Herzegovina. And Germany had to put on court Lukas Šivi, he's in for Stefan Henlein. Albrecht with the reception, Tigla. Quick ball through the center. But there is a net touch called against Bosnia, and Šehić, well, he's sure he didn't touch the net, so there will be a video challenge now.
He's sure he didn't touch the upper part of the net. He said he touched it in the middle.
And that's what we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Even if when you spike, you touch the middle part, it's fine in sitting volleyball. That's a huge difference with volleyball.
Yeah.
And we'll have the result. Šehić.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he touched the net, but not the white part of it, which is the only one that we judge in setting volleyball. So this point is for Bosnia and Herzegovina. It sounds a bit strange to see net touch no, but it's not about the touch, it's about what we judge in setting volleyball.
Yep.
Ali Basic targeting Heiko Wiesenthal. Tigla blocked by Šehić. Jusufovic, great block, Torben Šiva.
Really good. Wow.
That's clever to push it deep towards position 1 there. Not an easy space to cover.
I have to tell you, Armin Šehić is doing a really good job. He was not part of the first team in Carle, but he was part of the first team in the Golden League, in the Gold Nations League, and now he's doing a really good job on this championship. And he is, I think, one of the first teams of the next generation, which Bosnia really have to do, is to make the team younger.
Yeah, he's the youngest player of this roster, being 31. Oh, that was something we discussed earlier with Nicole during the women's final. This Boston team is super experienced. They have no players in their 20s. Do you know how much of young players they have coming next for the next generation? Because basically, since sitting volleyball is at the Paralympics, Bosnia always secure the medal, but you also need to have younger players coming into the roster. Do you know about how much they have behind?
Well, I know they have a really big league, and they have a lot of players waiting in line to get to the national team. But then again, you have the problem of these older players having so much experience. And when you play against Iran and teams like, you know, Iran, Egypt, the younger ones don't have as much experience to play against those teams. So this is why we have a trouble of, you know, getting new players in and make them play all the time, because they kind of can't afford to lose their position in the you know, top 2 in the world.
Of course. Well, that's something. It's not easy to work with the young player. It takes time to bring them in the roster. Jusufovic digged by Albrecht. Oh, the fake spike and set. Albrecht gives almost a free ball. Back set by Delalic. More great defense by Germany, because Bosnia was leading the way in that point. And Bosnia will not take a timeout because Germany is only 3 points behind. Well, it's exactly the final we were expecting. The two teams being really close from each other.
We've seen some really good points, and it's only 13-10. But we've seen some amazing points.
Yeah, you have some replays to enjoy how accurate these two teams are. And there are not a lot of unforced errors, a lot of winning points.
That's one of the part which the Bosnians always advise us as a Croatian team. Is like they told us you make too many mistakes. If you're not sure about the hit, if the ball is not in the right positions, just put it over and give yourselves time and defend, right? So they really don't. They try to keep the errors at a minimum.
Yeah, you still have a chance to block the next ball from your opponent. It's never over. But if you give the point, then it's a free point, and we move to the next one.
Yes, but I told our coach, like, it's easy for you to say because you have, look at the players you have on the roster, right, on the team. It's not the same. I wouldn't be worried if we had players like that.
Yeah, true. But Germany is 3 behind, and we are with Alexander Schiffler. Delalic, the back set for Šehić. It's enough to score. Schiffler could dig it, but not high enough.
Yeah, Šive couldn't make it to the ball.
Albrecht. Lifting called against Delalic. He doesn't look to be quite happy with the decision, but you're never happy when the lifting is called against you.
Of course, that's normal.
Albrecht on the line.
Really good spike.
Well, there is some kind of mismatch between Delalic and Albrecht there.
Yeah, Delalic is the lowest player in the front line, so it's obvious that they're going to go there.
Duran, good block, Wiesenthal. Duran again with the block out. And the first one does not work. He goes stronger with the second one.
He's a really smart player. It's so difficult to defend against him.
Yeah, and he has a lot of power, some very strong shoulder.
Yeah. Especially since he had the hair transplant. He's playing much better after he has a bigger set of hair.
That's for the self-confidence.
Yeah.
Šive the set, Albrecht in front of two blockers. Wiesenthal, Albrecht with the lucky cover. Duran, deep, is it in? The ball is called out. And Bosnia will not challenge the call. This ball was close, just out. And Magnus Fischer came in for Germany. He is the next one to serve. Good reception, Delalic for Manko.
Good defense.
Albrecht, blocked by Yusufovic. Duran through the middle.
Over the block, on the fingers. He kind of, when he hits the ball, he aims for when he's in the middle position, he aims for the back court. So if you put your hands down, it's going to go in. So it's so difficult, to defend against it.
Manko, the back set for Duran. He's able to score from everywhere. Position 4-3-2. It's the same for him. He has a solution.
So you see that Bosnia, what they're doing is they're speeding up the game as well, as Germany does it. So it makes it difficult to tire the middle blocker.
Albrecht in front of two blockers.
Lifting call against Manko, I think.
It could be. Ali Basic doesn't need to lift. He's really tall.
It's not a question of needing to lift. Sometimes it's just inertia that, when you put your hands up, you kind of go a bit off the floor. And I've talked to referees. It's difficult. when I'm on the net, I try to pretend I'm smaller than I am, and then lift my hands in the last moment. So what happens then is your shoulders go up, and the referee said sometimes we cannot see the bottom end, so we look at your shoulders. So it could seem like lifting, but it's not. I'm not saying it wasn't a lift. It wasn't a lift, but it's really difficult to you know.
Yeah, and it's not for something you cannot challenge. It's at the real speed that you have to decide if there is a lifting or not.
Oh, good defense.
Free ball Bosnia. Manko for Ali Basic. And the lifting is called this time against Germany.
There was great defense from Shiva.
Stefan Henlein is called. Duran was the serve. Block, counter block, great fight at the net. And Henlein makes it.
Good play by Henlein.
I love when you're doing blocking, counter blocking, and it's such a huge fight at the net.
It is. Iranians do it a lot when they play against in Bosnia, so it's so difficult to do it against them.
Shehic.
Good defense.
Albrecht blocked. Good cover by Wiesenthal. Shehic high ball for Manko. Duran well positioned, but then neither Ali Basic and Shehic take it.
Henlein again with the second ball, made some disruption in it. Have you seen what I told you, how Ali Basic saved the ball with one hand and it's going perfectly on Shehic's forehead. These small things make a huge difference.
Well, it's not easy to have control with just one arm play.
Yeah.
The point for Germany, this ball is under the net level, and they are only 1 point behind, 17-18. Wiesenthal maybe has a solution to find an equalizer. Just out. Adnan Manko.
Let's see what Manko is going to decide. Where is the serve going?
Well, last time he aimed to position 6 again.
Yeah, again.
Albrecht from the back row.
Good defense.
Great dig, Duran.
Did they try to put the serve so it comes to the setter's side? So it's a bit difficult for the setter to set the ball. But Germany did a good job.
Substitution for Germany. Tom Vanemacher, 21 years old, comes in for Torben Schieber.
Young player, good player. Germany has a young team. I think their future is bright.
Yeah, if they work with just young players. Duran takes the first contact. Delalic, good block, Germany. Back set for Vanemacher. Great block, Bosnia.
This is a position where you play against Bosnia. I mean, he's a young player. Delalic he's not short. You know, he's actually big. He's over 1 meter 90 centimeters. That's not small. So he should aim for the block out on the fingers.
Albrecht with the reception, high ball. So miss-hit by Vanemacher.
Now he was aiming for the fingers, but he put his hands down. That's
also some advanced level in sitting volleyball, being able to know when to remove the block.
Yeah. Very lucid in those situations. You know, they kind of feel the psychology of the opponent. You know, when you block him, then you just kind of put your hands down because he knows he's not that experienced. He's going to try to do it. But when you do that, kind of when you want to hit when the ball is outside the net, you should kind of spin it a bit. Use some top spin to it so it falls in the second line and not just go straight from the block. He was one-on-one.
Yeah.
It was a really good set. He left him one-on-one, but he just didn't take advantage of it.
Well, timeout, Germany. They are 3 behind, 18-21. But this first set is pretty close, and we know it's always important in a game to take the first set. It's quite an advantage mentally to be in front, to lead the way. course, it's not enough. We saw it yesterday with Slovenia in the women's tournament, losing the game against Netherlands after winning 2-0. We saw it this morning in some ranking games. I guess Turkey were led 2-0 by the Netherlands, and they win 3-2. So it's never the final result, but it's more comfortable to have the lead.
It's so crazy when you play and you lead 2 sets. You should never kind of relax. You should always, third set could be the worst, because then you have to give it 100%, even though you're so tired from the 2 sets, because it could go into the 5-set match, and then you can lose a psychological advantage.
Yeah, and the team led by 2 sets, they have nothing to lose, so they will play their very best game, and that's what happened yesterday with the Netherlands women's team.
This was a really good spike from Schiffer. It was a block touch from Yusufovic.
And Schiffer is there with the serve on Manko. The Lalic back set on Shehic. Fight at the net. Albrecht, the ball a bit to the onside, and he finds a solution.
Yeah, I think for Albrecht it's the most important for him, as I know him, that the ball is far away from the net and high enough for him to make the swing, because his reach is outrageous.
Yusufovic blocked. Albrecht a bit too greedy here.
You want to do the best, but...
Well, this was the ball to find an equalizer, 21 all.
Yeah.
High ball for Albrecht again. Cannot do better than a tip. Oh, what a spike by Yusufovic. Such a quick set. Fast ball.
He does the Lalic sets for Yusufovic, the quick balls in the middle. He does it so well. He turns his wrist. It's so difficult to guard against. But I think Albrecht should have hit this ball, even though it was on the net. Because if you don't attack Bosnia, they will attack you.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you give them almost a free ball,
it
makes things too easy for them. Well, it's only the first point of Yusufovic so far. He had a lot more yesterday in the semi-final. Another fight at the net. Albrecht against Delalic. This was also about experience.
It's also, Shehic should have seen that this is a mismatch and give the ball to Duran if he could, or leave it to Ali Basic in position number 1, because it's clearly a big mismatch on the net, and maybe a bad decision from Shehic.
There will be a video challenge called by Bosnia and Herzegovina about a net touch from Albrecht.
Well, the thing is, you can use the video challenge if you don't have enough timeouts. You can use the
That's
video
also
challenge.
a solution.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of a tactical. He didn't want to spend it.
Yeah, but I have the feeling, Bosnia still has one more timeout in case they need. They have one more.
So, what's the problem with video challenge? Maybe people don't understand is if a situation happens during the rally, you need to stop the game and ask for the video challenge straight away, and not wait until the end of the point.
Well, this is the regulation you still have in sitting volleyball. It's changed this year in the VNL in volleyball.
Yeah.
You have to let the rally ending, and then you say, I want to call that particular situation, but it's still not the case in sitting volleyball.
Exactly.
So we are with the previous regulation, and this is the first set point for Bosnia.
Yeah, Yusufovic, again, really good, fast, middle spike.
Wiesenthal with the reception. He will get the next spike.
Yeah. This is you have Albrecht in the middle. You cannot just walk away from him.
Of course
and guard Wiesenthal, and then Wiesenthal gets a fast ball and he rarely makes mistakes.
Well, the first set point is saved. 2 more for Bosnia.
Oh, really good.
Hand line. With another point for Germany.
Really?
And he was in front of Duran and Yusufovic.
Yeah. Really brave play from Hanline.
And the timeout for Bosnia and Herzegovina. 23 for Germany, 24 for Bosnia. We have a great final so far. And if you're wondering what the top class level of sitting volleyball looks like in the world, we're close from that top level.
Exactly, very close.
Because if I remember, while Bosnia won silver, and Germany only lost against Egypt last year for the bronze medal game. They finished fourth of the Paralympics. That's really close. Egypt won bronze.
Yeah.
And it was
Egypt,
against Germany.
Yeah. Yeah. Kazakhstan was number 5.
So these two teams, are in the top 4 in the world. Yeah, Germany is ranked 4th in the world. So basically, you add in this mix the Islamic Republic of Iran, and you have almost the podium of what you have the best. Egypt is also very strong.
Egypt is always on the podium. So such a strong team. They're always so dominant in the African continent, and they always play so good. Also with a lot of experience, they have a lot of young players. They're a tough team to play against.
Well, can Germany do something on this set point just after the tiebreak? Never easy to serve. Tigla on Ali Basic. Duran with the block out.
Sheer force and experience from Duran. He's always a go-to player for the finishing points.
25-23 for Bosnia and Herzegovina. They take the first set in this final. Well, Germany was close, but they are sometimes really close from Bosnia, but they're just missing something.
Yeah.
They're missing just 1 point to finally equalize at 24-all. Let's see if they can do something better in the second set. Well, it's really close between the two teams. I cannot say that Bosnia was in control in this first set. They had to play their very best game.
Of course, and you can see that it's a different game from the one that was in the group stage. And as you said, maybe it was a tactic from the coach Christoph Herzog not to reveal his plan for the finals, because their plan was to play in the finals, of course, and they know that they can. And
so we mentioned that these two teams, they know each other very well.
Yeah.
As a coach, can you still find some surprise, some tactic? Because, it's the same as volleyball. You are doing a lot of video analyze, a lot of statistics analyze. Are you still able to find some surprise against such an opponent that you know perfectly?
Well, you can, but it also it mostly depends on the, if there is you mostly have 1 or 2 players in a team who are, the players. If you have a ball, if you want to score, you give the ball to them. But you can always, the other ones are the ones who can mess up everything. Kind of if you're like, let's say, the 4th player on the team, and you really got going, it goes, your attacking goes in, you just feed that player the ball, and that can be a problem, because most of the tactics, defensive tactics goes, you put double block on the strongest player, right, in the front court, but that block always has to kind of go a little bit in front, because you cannot wait for the setter to set the ball. You have to, but Delalic sets the ball so quick. And also the Germans, they also set the ball really quick. So you kind of have to lean in towards one player. So the other attacker is the one who's always one-on-one. And that's what can change. That can make a difference.
You played against Germany in the quarterfinals this year, a couple of days ago. What was your game plan for Croatia to try to avoid them, to create, you mentioned just fast set, and this is what you want to avoid, the setter being in such a comfortable position. Is it all about serving pretty aggressively, not to allow them to have a good reception?
That was one of our points, was we have to serve aggressively on, when the setter comes in, to either behind the setter or on the player who went out to the back to receive, because the German players from the position number 4, when they go back, they don't go back into position number 4, they go into the middle, so it's difficult to guard them, right? So you have to put that player out of the game, so you have only 2 attackers, and of course they have the back row as well. It's not only 2 attackers, so you have to really hit the ball, make a difficult reception for them. But it can also be a tactical. It doesn't have to be a top spin. Just put it in the back part of the court, in the back.
The
meter.
right space.
Yeah, but it's easy to say. It's difficult to execute.
I have the good position here, sitting in the chair and just commentating. Of course. Let's see the starting 6. Apparently, the same starting 6 on both sides of the net. No change.
Why not?
While compared to yesterday, Delalic will stay on court.
Yeah, he had some rest. He's in a good position, I think. He's feeling good.
They need him.
He's a great player.
Back set for Tigla. Duran is well positioned to make that first block.
I mean, you have Delalic there. He's a really good setter, but you also have Manko and Šehić playing diagonal. They can set the ball. Both of them can set really, really good balls. So it's a no-brainer.
Schiffer from the back row. Yusufovic were just ideally positioned. Well, for the moment, the Boston block in this second set did the first 2 points. Albrecht, soft spike over the block. Block from Matis Tigla. Manko, tactical one. And Wiesenthal finds the solution in front of Yusufovic.
So when Wiesenthal is in the front row, you always have to have your hands up and be ready for the second ball. He does that so good. You think he's going to set it. He just puts it down so quickly. Out.
Just out. This serve from Matis Tigla.
I think Tigler has one of the highest percentages of serving in the tournament. He rarely makes a mistake.
He changed his space, wanted to play on Delalic. Manko, dig by Germany.
Good defending.
Albrecht into the block. Monster block, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Well, not an easy ball from Albrecht coming from behind like this. And the blockers were just waiting for him.
I think Albrecht should use more of the short diagonal to hit it there, because it's difficult to defend, and if it touches the block, it goes really far away. But it's, as you said, it's easy to say.
Yeah, here we have the good position, really.
Yeah,
Tigla, the reception. Shiva back set for Albrecht.
Oh,
lifting called against Ali Basic. Or Manko.
Against Manko. So, you know, players who actually have above knee amputations could get called more for lifting, because when they push their muscle, you know, the leg muscle, they kind of tend to lift a bit. Okay, good defending. Free ball.
Yeah, it's not easy. We saw earlier today, I remember Lakatosh for Ukraine women. She's double amputee, and then it makes it super difficult to see if she's sitting or how it's... But this is all the hard job the referee have, and it's a lot of experience as well to understand the lifting.
Really hard job.
Another great back set on Schiffer. Albrecht from the back row, he finds some block out on Šehić. Well, he was not in the best position.
Sometimes you got to use your strength.
You never thought about being a referee anytime?
Never. Nor will I.
Well, this is a difficult job for sure. Manko finds a solution. Well, that's the thing. Even when the ball they get is just, you know, average or average minus, they're able to do something really good with it.
Yes, smart playing, taking advantage of every ball, appreciating the every ball, not making mistakes, right?
Manko with the serve on Tigla. Wiesenthal for Albrecht. Touch both by Ali Basic and Godiniak.
I have to tell you from experience that Albrecht, it's much more difficult to defend his attacks from back row than from the front row. Because in the front row, he really wants to put it down, so it's easier to block it. But in the back row, he does what he has to do, and it's really difficult to defend.
Ali Basic, good swing.
Great swing.
Well, Schiffer was just a bit too much sliding to close the line, and this gave some space on the diagonal to Ali Basic. And he is a super strong upper body as well.
Yeah. He was, I think, I've been playing since 2007, and in that period he was one of the best hitters in the world. So Ali Basic and Denis Bichenko from Ukraine, amazing strength.
Yeah, Bichenko, he's always smiling on court, happy to be here, and
Always
he's
happy,
super strong.
Always, but I can't even tell you the insane capabilities he has to play this game.
Yeah, and when he's sitting at the net, he's just massive.
He's massive, and he has a really good block, but his hits, the way he can turn his wrist on any position in the court, it's just amazing. I really love playing against him.
Sehic.
Out.
Yeah, he was quite with a low ball to deal with, and Albrecht in front of him, so he wanted to push it deep. This one, it was too deep, and Germany is in front, 7-6. Ali Basic from the back row.
Albert didn't raise his hands. He thought it was going to be maybe a block out, but you know, it's when you play against Albrecht or players who are tall as he is, sometimes it's easier to score a point right low on the net.
Touching the forearm.
Yeah, exactly.
Good block, Yusufovic. Well, not a surprise that he is one of the best blockers this week in Győr. He's just so good. Schiffler, the reception was too long. Another chance for Germany. And block from Delalic.
You know, Yusufovic was one of the best all-around players in the world. So grateful as a player. I mean, there's not a single player on the Bosnian team who is bad.
No.
There is no such thing as a bad player in their team.
Otherwise, this time the solution on the line.
He found some space.
Yusufovic.
I think it was out, no net touch. Oh, they're asking for a net.
Net touch from Germany, maybe.
Yeah, but I think he touched the net. I can see it in his face.
Well, at least it gives them a couple of seconds to cool down.
Take a breather.
You also had the feeling it was really warm in the venue to play?
Oh yeah, sometimes it was really more humid than warm. That was the kind of problem. You sweat a lot.
So the call is a net touch, yes or no. On-court decision is point for Germany.
I would bet you €5 now to say yes.
Well,
we won't bet.
Each time we did some prediction, we almost went wrong. That's the TV experience, trust me. If you say this will happen or this player is really good, then the exact opposite comes. So net touch from Tigler, yes or no? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the right hand.
Well, I mean, he can say no. We have the picture.
No, we have proof. That's why challenges.
The image does not lie.
Yeah.
They ask for position. Delalic is now in the back row. He will serve.
Yeah.
Wiesenthal is the target.
Yeah. Just to put him out of the game, out of the attack.
Ali Basic under the net level. Well, Ali Basic will not show a lot of emotions on his face. He always looked to be super focused on the game.
Yeah. Even outside the court, I can tell you.
Yusufovic, no touch. Equalizer for Germany. Oh, will they request a video challenge? Yes, they do. Is it net touch or block touch?
Albrecht is waving his head, saying no.
Well, we have the result on the screen. The question is not block touch, it's net touch.
It's net touch.
So did Dominic Albrecht touch the net?
Or handline.
Yeah, one of the two actually. Let's see this.
No.
No.
You see, this is. You can see the net moving, but it can be from the.
Yeah, any knee or something.
It can. You can touch the net on the lower part because Albrecht is very, very big. He can touch the net with his legs, and then the net moves.
Yeah, he's quite a giant. I always have this story that I share almost every day. The second day here in the venue, when I got back to accommodation, he wanted to take elevator, and the elevator was almost too small for him. He's just so tall when he's standing. Yeah, he's a huge guy.
Do you know in Paris for the Iranian player?
Yeah, second tallest in the world.
Yeah, he didn't have a bed to sleep on.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They didn't make him a bed. I mean, he's 2 meters and 46 centimeters, I think.
Yeah.
But they didn't have a bed for him, so he slept on a mattress on the floor. And Dominic told me he does the same sometimes. Like,
yeah. Well, can you imagine for this giant from Iran to take the plane to fly to somewhere? Even in the plane. I mean, awful. You cannot go economy in the locals, for sure not.
But he can use the cargo plane.
He can. Well, this is nothing funny, but he's also one of the best players for the image of sitting volleyball in the world.
He improved a lot ever since he came into the Iran team. I mean, his job is just like spike the ball.
Yeah.
But we had some big players like from Kazakhstan who couldn't do it quite well as he can.
Yeah, and also what sitting volleyball brought to his life, it helped him to go out of his house to see something else, to discover the world, and this is also something that is important for Jewish guys.
Really good play from Bosnia. Difficult to put the block together for Germany.
Duran has quite a smile on his face. Bosnia is in front, and the timeout is called for Germany. Well, it is a pretty intense final so far. You see the players, each time they have the opportunity to go and hydrate, cool down a bit.
But you can see now that, I mean, they have a 3-point lead, but they still cannot relax. Absolutely. Germany is always there waiting, and if you give them a little, small chance, they're going to grab it and they're going to come back. Yeah,
and Nicole, the head coach from Canada, before also mentioned this very important thing, the momentum you can create to believe on your chance. And then if you are able to create that momentum, it will help you with the next ones. And you don't want the opponent to create some kind of momentum in a set like this.
Yeah. Even if you have a big lead towards the end of the set, you don't want to give them the momentum of taking 5 points back just to, because then the opponent, they play really good in the next set.
Yeah, sure.
Just don't give them you always have to try not to give them a chance to come back, so you can crush them in the second or third set.
Yeah, true.
But it's so difficult. Say no, when you play it, so it's like, let's just finish it. They're gonna miss or they're gonna do something. So 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. It's okay. It's like,
then a timeout.
Yeah. It can backfire.
Yusufovic is ready to serve. I could see his twin brother in the stands earlier today. He's here to attend this final.
He also plays sitting volleyball.
Oh, does he?
He doesn't have this ability, but they used to play together in the Sinovi Bosna club.
Awesome.
Lukovac. But his brother moved to Germany, so he's playing for Dresden now.
All right. Well, that's cool to share this, like, in the family. We mentioned the sitting volleyball family, but that's real family.
Yeah.
Well, we saw a couple of family members playing together. There were brother Prishepa for Ukraine, for Turkey, father and son, Samet and Mehmet Ilmaz. Number 12 and 9,
their father and son.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They are. So if you played against them, you played against the family
Ilmaz.
I
played against them. Yeah. I thought like Ilmaz was a generic name. And,
but they're father and son, they are.
Every country has a generic most common name.
So what is it in Croatia?
Horvat.
Horvat is very common.
Yeah, I think it's very common in Hungary as well, Horvat.
Okay. Well, this is for the cultural point.
Yeah.
Geography lesson that we can provide you.
Good spike, good spike.
Point for Germany, for Magnus Fischer.
You can see that they really want it. They will not let this end easily. Germany is here for the medal, for the gold medal.
Heiko Wiesenthal. Ali Basic, full power.
Full power. It's also one of the players, it's very difficult to, put your hands down. But we really have to do it sometimes.
Well, that will go for some mopping action on court.
So this is a kind of a problem because I sweat a lot. When it's a normal game, I sweat quite a bit. But here, when it's humid, it kind of becomes a lake on the court, and it can become very slippery, and you don't kind of have the normal movements that you usually have.
Yeah, of course, and security of the players is one of the first key. Schiffler finds the solution.
Good one.
It's smart to send it to Delalic is blocking. We mentioned he's not the taller blocker of Bosnia, and he will come in front of Tigla. Even Shiva now goes in front. Shehic digged. Schiffler, well done by the Boston libero. What a fight at the net.
Ali Basic is actually showing some emotions. He really wants to win this.
Yeah. I mean, he's the real fighter, the warrior you want to have in the team.
He has a lot of motivation.
Yeah, it's maybe not about emotions. It's about showing a smile.
Yeah.
Costs him a lot, apparently. Yeah, but some of us are like this. It's not easy to always show your emotions.
No, of course.
Germany is 2 behind.
I've seen a lot of this on this championship ever since we have the new rule that we can change while we're serving. We can change positions. We don't have to wait for the serve and change. So we kind of forget to change back to our places. I can see it happening to all the teams.
Yeah, and you don't want to have those rotation mistakes are just 3 points for the team.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to avoid them as much as you can.
So Albrecht is playing much better in the second set than in the first set with his spikes, using the block out.
Linka was too much into the court
to
get that one covered.
Also a young player, I think he will be a really good libero.
Well, it's not an easy position. You have to have a lot of experience to know exactly where to get position. Albrecht, strong swing.
Strong swing.
Oh, it's really close. Germany is just 1 behind, and they will put Albrecht in front of Yusufovic. Manko, good reflex. Duran, monster block, Albrecht.
Good block.
Well, this is a high altitude contest.
Told you, Germany's never giving up. That's the biggest problem when you play against them.
Albrecht has 15 points today. Delalic, the one-hand set. Another chance for them. Yusufovic.
Lifting to Tigler. Lifting called on Tigler. He's not happy about it.
Well, can imagine. Yeah, this was the point for Germany to take the lead. but they can side out on the spot. Tigla finds a solution. Duran was still sliding to close the line.
Good point for Tigla. This is what I like seeing, is players being brave, hitting the ball, having confidence in themselves. When you just start, this was a good set, and if you just tip it over, you give him a free ball, you got to hit it.
Well, you know, against this team, if you don't take your chance, they will take it.
Yeah.
Just out. And they will video challenge the call. On-call decision is out.
Video challenge requested by Germany. The question is whether the ball was in or out.
Germany, well, they do believe this ball might touch the line, and it does.
Oh, it does.
Point for Germany. And here is the lead for the Mannschaft. 19 to 18. You will have the scoreboards reversed. Exactly like that. Well, and Tigla is serving well. A good moment for Germany if they want to do something.
Good serve.
Ali Basic.
Good hit between the block.
And a good set from Manko again for Ali Basic. Because we always mention the blockers, we always mention the hitters, but the quality of the set is just so important.
Of course it is, and in Bosnia, all three of the setters, I mean, especially Manko and Delalic, they have such good sets.
19-all. Wiesenthal for Albrecht. Good dig, Delalic. Albrecht for the conclusion.
Almost missed it.
Well, they will request a challenge on the net touch. Will they? No. It was the ball probably hitting the net.
It was with the ball.
20 to 19 on Albrecht's serve. Ali Basic strong into the block, and he finds the block out.
I mean, you can see Ali Basic is really hitting a lot of blockouts. I think maybe the position number 6 should go back a bit from Germany to try to catch it.
Duran on Shiva. Tigla, the one-hand set. Schifler. Ali Basic again. Break point for Bosnia. They are in front.
And it's also, you have two types of attacks. I mean, you have players who raise the left hand when they hit, when they swing. And you also have the ones who put their hands on the floor, they just swing it from the wrist. Ali Basic is one of them. So it's difficult to see when he's going to attack or tip the ball.
Yeah, true.
It happens so fast.
And it comes so quick that everything you can read before he does it helps.
Yeah. Good blocking by Bosnia.
A 2-point lead for Bosnia. Could be a timeout soon for Germany. They will first try to go with the substitution. Henlein coming back in for Magnus Fischer.
Substitution by Germany. With number 5 on the board, Stefan Klaus on Henlein.
Duran is the one to serve. Albrecht doesn't take it. Well judged.
Yes. Close game, close match. Albrecht also, he sweats a lot, and he always changes his
shirt.
playing shirt in between sets. He told me he has a lot of problems with that. He always has to have extra clothes with him.
Yeah, if people do believe it's not a lot of energy playing sitting volleyball,
Oh, it is.
yeah, they are wrong. Of course, I mention it almost at every game. Just costs so much. Ali Basic having such a strong finish in this second set.
I mean,
he almost got the last 3 points of his team.
I think it's the last 4 points in 1 block and 3 attacks.
Substitution by Germany with number 11 on the court, Lukas Schiri.
It's always important to have a player like that you can depend on in situations like this.
Yeah, Shivi is on for Germany. They will try to do something. to fight back. Schifler with the tip. One time, two time. Ali Basic again.
Wonderful. Well played. This, when you tip the ball over, they just have their technique is so good that they just save it and attack you.
Second timeout for Germany in this second set. Bosnia is able to push just a bit harder when they need at the end of the set. Well, this is so frustrating for Germany because they were in contention almost the entire set. They had the lead a couple of minutes ago, and now they have to face 3 set points.
Well, it's difficult. You know, Ali Basic had 2 hits. It was the second ball, right? They didn't give the ball to the setter. There was a quick counter attack. Well, they give the ball to Ali Basic and he just hits it. And, you know, that's always one-on-one. You're not going to go 2 blocks and then make him have the third ball so he can give it to an empty net. You know,
well, and each time he has a ball for the moment, he's able to put it on the floor or to score a point with any kind of block out or stuff. Set point, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Difficult reception for Albrecht. No whistle. Well, we were close from a catch or double touch.
Yeah.
First set point saved. Stefan Henlein. Blocked by Šehić.
It's free ball.
Henlein cannot do anything.
He gave it to the wrong player.
And Ali Basic concluding this set. Who is surprised? No one. He did this end of the second set on his own.
Well done, Ali Basic. But Tigler was, I think he was supposed to give this high ball to Albrecht, but it went to Henlein. It was a mistake from Tigler.
There will be a video challenge from Germany on a net touch. I'm not quite sure they believe it. But
why not? They're just using it because they have it.
Yeah, you never know if there is some finger hitting the net or whatever. I mean, Albrecht already has a tower and he's ready to go on the other side, but net touch, yes or no? Well, he was far away. No. And this second set. The lifting, maybe? No? Yeah, I mean, we cannot challenge the lifting, whatever. But sometimes it's super hard because, you know, it's super easy for us. When you see the slow motion, then the entire body is moving with the energy. And I compare it, and I will do it one more time with you. You know, when they are judging people doing in track and field walking, if you check if they are running or not, when you play a slow motion, all of them are losing contact with the floor. But this is exactly why the judge have to see it in real speed and not with a slow motion replay. And of course, Ali Basic had a great swing to conclude the set for Bosnia.
Definitely.
Well, it was close for Germany again. They lost 2 times, 3-2 recently against Bosnia. They were always very close to win.
Always on the verge. You kind of feel that's something. But I think, you know what, the biggest thing is that Bosnia doesn't make mistakes. There's so few unforced errors. And I think that's the thing, that when Germany plays against other teams, we have a lot of unforced errors in those positions when we're kind of equal. But Bosnia doesn't have that.
We'll try to have a look at the individual statistics between Bosnia and Germany. So you can make some guess on who is the best scorer so far on court.
From them, I mean, it's probably, I mean, you
Ali Basic had a lot.
Ali Basic and Albrecht had a lot.
I'll try to get this.
I would say Ali Basic because he scored more in the first set than Albrecht.
So the best scorer on court so far is Dominik Albrecht with 16 points.
Yeah.
While Nalibasic is really close with 14. Duran has 12. And for Germany, it's the only player with double digit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They rely heavily on him. So you got Yusufovic with 3 blocks, Delalic 1 block, Cancar.
Well, we did not see a lot of aces.
Yeah, this is like Bosnia has 6 blocks, Germany has 3 blocks.
Yeah. Well, sometimes in the statistics, you know, when you block the serve, they count it as an attack. Some of the statisticians do not count it as a block.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they say, you know, it's quite a movement. You're almost attacking or something.
Okay.
So, depends on who is doing statistics. They don't count it the same way. So, it's not always easy. Because we saw some blocked serve, and I'm not sure they count it as blocks.
Our coach, our club coach, is a professional statistician. How do you say it? Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Data analyst
Yeah.
for standing volleyball. And when he came to work for the national team in the sitting volleyball, he said, "Oh, this is a totally different game."
Absolutely.
For him to work at, and you know, they're looking always for something different. You know, to adjust the programs. Even AI cannot do it because it's different than standing volleyball. So
yeah,
it's always fun to look at it from their perspective as data analysts.
Well, and you know about when you want to track what's going on the court, it just goes so fast.
Yeah.
Track every ball touch in sitting volleyball. It's a crazy work. Duran, blocked by Germany.
We have a new player on court.
Yeah.
It's Vogel, number 8 from Germany. I think he's instead of Tigler. Is it?
Tigler is out, yes. Yeah. And Vogel is the oldest player in the roster, 53 years old. Same generation as Wiesenthal almost.
I did not see a touch, but it's impossible to see it at that speed.
And that would be a video challenge called by Bosnia and Herzegovina.
They are quite confident. It was a...
Well, Martin Vogel was not part of the German team playing in Paris last summer. We have 5 players in this team who were not part of the Paralympic Games. Sebastian Vollmer, Martin Vogel, Vandermacher, Kruber and Linke. Karl Kruber, he's only 15 years old.
Big touch.
And there is a block touch.
But you know what's the problem with... I mean, not the problem, it's something that's different. Here you can have 14 players in the team, right?
For Paralympics, only 12, right?
Only 12, yeah. So you have to leave somebody out.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
You know,
I mean, it's related to a lot of things because people maybe cannot understand why you can take 14 at European Championships but only 12 at Paralympic Games. It's all about accommodation because you have all these sports and all these athletes from all over the world are coming. And at some point, if you have 2 more players in sitting volleyball, these are 2 less players for para swimming, for example.
Yeah. But I mean, there were around 4,000 athletes in the Paralympics in Paris. And for the Olympics, it was about 8,000. Right?
Yeah.
So we asked in the IPC Athlete Council, which was in Duisburg this year, we asked the IPC president, like, can we have more? And he said no, because the reasoning is people with disabilities are 15% of the world's population. So if you look at it that way, 15%, but we have 50% of the accommodation that the Olympics have. And that's the reason why we won't get any more slots. Ooh. Monster block.
Dominik Albrecht. Well, and I also know that last year for Paralympics, they used accommodation for officials. The referees, for example, were staying into the Paralympic village, which was not the case during Olympic Games. They were outside of the village.
Yeah, because no net touch. No, it was good block. Look at it.
Albrecht targeting the libero. Duran.
Lifting called against Hanlein. Or Sifler. See, this is the problem is when attackers, like in all teams, like when they get blocked, they can kind of go down. But I mean, it's part of volleyball. even in standing, like Ngapet gets blocked, like Paolo Gonu gets blocked. Everybody gets blocked. It's just a part of the game. There's no such thing as a perfect game in volleyball, right?
Of course not. It's all about how much you trust yourself to spike again the next time you have the opportunity. And this makes a huge difference between the top players in the world. They just don't care. They go further. They move forward. Yeah. Duran, good reception. Albrecht, the back set for Schiffler.
Good play.
High ball for Albrecht from the back row. Cehic was waiting for that.
Yeah, waiting for him, and Hanline did it. It just didn't look.
Well done by Armin Cehic.
You call him Fellaini because of his hair. You cannot see it now because
but in normal life, I know.
Everybody calls him Fellaini.
Oh, that's funny. That's the reference.
Good set. Good set. Good spike from Schiffler.
Well, I mean, it's more comfortable for him not to have this hair when he's on court.
Yeah, of course.
Germany is in contention. They're only 1 point behind, led by 2 sets if they're just joining this final.
Let's see the tactics of Wiesenthal and his serve.
Manko.
Going over Manko. Net touch for Schiffler.
Schiffler said he touched. Don't use any challenge for this. Keep it for later.
Yeah. Good decision from the ref. Really good refereeing. Ooh, tough serve from Manko.
Martin Vogel not able to receive properly.
See, when they serve it so low on the net, it's so difficult to receive it because it gets into your stomach.
Yeah.
And you don't have any room like in standing, like in indoor volleyball. You can use your legs to go down or go up. This, if it goes to your stomach, if you do it with your finger, it's a
you're exactly in between taking it with 10 fingers or with the forearms.
Yeah.
Exactly in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the last moment, it's really difficult to change what you want to do. Ali Basic.
Good swing.
Strong swing from position 2, and he is smiling a bit, happy with the outcome of his swing.
He is happy. He missed the Golden Nations League, so he's happy to be playing again.
Of course. Yeah, when you love the game and you cannot play at some competition, of course you're happy when you're back in.
Out.
Alexander Schiffler. Serve on Adnan Manko. Delalic for Yusufovic. Good block, Shiva. Albrecht in front of Cehic.
Oh, block out. We haven't seen so far in this match. Usually Delalic really likes to do the second ball cross, and he really masks it. He disguises so good, and he just done it the first time, I think.
Wiesenthal has a solution. And the point is for Germany because Yusufovic played it on the other side of the net. Well, quite surprising. Germany will not complain.
Yeah, but Bosnia wants a challenge, but it's not possible.
No, that's not possible. Delalic, Cehic, monster block, Albrecht.
Good block from Albrecht.
Well, he is blocking really good in this third set.
So Germany takes the lead.
Delalic, the set for Duran.
And now
in the back row.
Lifting against Shiva. There's a lot of lifts being called against Germany.
Well, Torben Shiva comes to Dominik Hatza. First referee of the final from Croatia. Well, discussions probably about liftings.
Yeah, yeah.
But those discussions are, I mean, you know, the referees will not change the call.
Yeah.
They will not. Schifla blocked by Duran or in the net.
In the net, it was too low.
And we'll have a change for Bosnia and Herzegovina with Nizam Chanchar coming in.
For Delaric.
Well, this will add some block height.
Substitution by Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Chanchar is a really good player. You know, he used to play for Croatia before in 2007.
How did he?
When I started playing, he was playing for Croatia. And then he started to play again for Bosnia. And he's a really good player. Taught me a lot. What isn't foul? Did it touch the ground? I think it touched the ground. Yeah, it touched the ground. So now you will see Chanchar, if he attacks on position number 2 and number 4, he really has a good short diagonal attack. He really, you know, he has a good topspin diagonal serve, and his diagonal attack is really, really good and precise.
Well, he's a great addition at the block as well. He's tall.
Of course, of course.
Schifla blocked. He self-covers himself. Again, the lucky dig by Shiva. Wow.
Good point.
Well done, Bosnia. They take the lead again. And here we have Chanchar with the serve.
I think he's going to go for a strong diagonal on Schifler.
Good reception. Hand line for Wiesenthal. Yusufovic.
Sometimes when the ball is that high, at least for me, it's difficult. I don't like really high balls because it's difficult to see where the blockers are. So like middle height, so I think he does that as well. So sometimes the
good counter block.
Good serve by Chanchar. So you know where he's going to serve. Like 90% of the time he serves on position number 1, but it's difficult to defend against it because it spins it on a kind of it's not just top spin, it has some kind of a
side rotation
as well because I don't know, it's really weird, but it's really good serve.
13 for Bosnia and Herzegovina, 10 for Germany. Timeout called by the German team. Well, they are led 2-0, and again they have a 3-point deficit in this third set. They need to find the solution now if they want to bring this final in a fourth set, which will not be easy when we see how good Bosnia and Herzegovina is playing today.
Yeah.
And they have many players on the bench that we did not see. Stevan Crnobernia, Edin Gino, all of them were part of the game yesterday in the semi-final. Jevad Hamsic, also very experienced player, one of the veterans of this team.
Yeah. Asim Medic, left-handed player.
Well, if he comes in, Duran has to come out.
Yeah,
these are two VS2 players.
He's a VS2, yeah. It's really ungrateful to be a VS2 player if one of the best players in the world, like Duran, is a VS2 player.
Yeah.
But still, I think one of the biggest thing that Bosnia has in their advantage, the same as Russia, Iran, and the big teams, they have a really good bench. So the bench can play against the weaker teams, you know, and so the top players can
energy.
rest.
Yeah, that's something important. Wiesenthal gives almost a free ball to Bosnia. Another chance for Germany. Albrecht is the block out through the middle.
Really good play.
Well, he found the solution through the middle. And the serve now for Martin Vogel. Well, Duran.
Good save, good save. Let's see, Albrecht. Well,
Šehić, perfect. Duran, the block out on Wiesenthal. Ermin Yusufovic to serve. It will be after the substitution for Germany, with Magnus Fischer coming in.
Oh, good play from Albrecht. Sometimes you really don't have to kill the ball.
Well, everything works. A small tip is also very frustrating, and it works to score point. A soft spike over the block works.
I mean, this is one of the indicators of really great players, is you don't just kill the ball all the time. You deal with the ball. If the set is not good, you deal with it in the best way possible.
Well, Duran, this is a huge unforced.
What is it? Oh, oh yeah, okay. He can miss as well sometimes. Give him a break.
Yeah, you have solutions if needed. This is a catch called, net touch against Germany.
No, it was a serve in the net from Albrecht.
Oh, in the net.
Yeah. So these are the kind of unforced errors, but they just got close to close the gap of the points, and they kind of make a mistake. So
wanted some change, yeah. Hamzic is here.
Hamzic is coming in.
Well, Yusufovic had a good game today. Schiffler.
Great spike.
Well, the game is really close. Germany is only one behind, 14-15. Heiko Wiesenthal. Šehić just behind the block in front of Wiesenthal.
Great solution. I mean, the more games Šehić plays, is getting better and better.
Yeah, he's playing really good. Yesterday already in the semi-final, he had a good game. Ali Basic almost blocked it with his head.
Block out. You know, you have two teams in Sarajevo. So it's Speed and Fantomi. So they're always fighting for the championships, for the title, and they're kind of rivals. And so they always have like players coming. So Gino went from Fantomi to Speed this year. Šehić went from Speed to Fantomi. And you know, you have half of the... I mean, I think almost everybody was like at one time in Fantomi and one
team.
time. Yeah.
So it's quite a good rivalry.
No, it's good. It makes their level of playing go up. Ooh.
Ali Basic.
Ooh.
That's a serious spike.
Shiva is complaining to the ref. I don't know what about. Probably about the lifting. Yeah.
Yellow card. Ali Basic has 17 points in the game. Well, beside the podium, there is also the individual awards and the MVP title.
Yeah.
Not easy to say who will be MVP. A lot of players could get that trophy.
Yeah. I think Yusufovic was MVP in Carle in Italy.
Was he?
I think so.
Monster block, Chanchar.
Blocked by Chanchar.
Well, if Bosnia can secure the title in 3 sets, they will do so definitely. Not to give any hope to Germany.
I think that Germany is looking a bit frustrated as well right now. The German players. But they won't give up, definitely. They just have to channel that energy into the game.
Vanemacher.
Out.
But he went full speed with that swing.
Yeah, and they put their hands down.
There will be a video challenge called by Germany.
So, have you noticed that? And last time they also put their hands down on him because he's not as tall as they are. So they kind of expect that, you know, he's not going to try to, oh, it's a lot out.
No doubt this point is for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Another smile by Ali Basic, and how close or not it was from the line.
Yeah. Bad reception.
Albaich completely missed it. And that's a 5-point lead for Bosnia and Herzegovina now. And timeout call for Germany.
Timeout for Germany.
But they know how difficult it is to close a 5-point gap against Bosnia and Herzegovina.
And they're also a bit frustrated. You can see it on them. So that kind of gets into your head. Maybe if they were complaining about the refereeing, that maybe the referee, as I've seen it, the referee doesn't kind of show lifting against Bosnia, the whistle lifting against Bosnia.
Yeah.
So it could be, you know, the frustration that builds up, and then you make these kinds of mistakes, which are unforced. So.
And they are led 2 sets to 0, so they have to find a solution now if they want to bring this final further. Well, this is not something that we are used to see Albaich completely missing that reception.
Yeah. I mean, he has big hands, big reach. But it just happens sometimes.
Germany is ready on court. Bosnia is back as well.
Ali Basic again with his tactical serve, trying to get, I think, Wiesenthal and Albrecht stopped him to get him out of balance so they cannot attack from the second line.
Vanemacher, Albrecht covers there. Vanemacher once again digged by Duran. Albrecht with the block on Hamsic. I had the feeling I heard the forearm of Hamsic.
Yeah. But you know, sometimes it happens that it hits the top of the net, you know, the how do you call the white part, right?
Yeah.
And it goes into your hand, and so it kind of, you can think it's block out, but it actually is not.
So Bosnia called a timeout. That's what happened, what popped on the device,
No,
but they want to challenge.
Yeah, they want to challenge, and the referee is not letting it because it was clear for them, I think so. No, they're letting it. Okay.
I mean, they just probably misclicked. We did not even see the result.
Video challenge requested by Bosnia and Herzegovina. The subject of the challenge is net.
Well, did they fake to celebrate or something?
Is it net?
Net touch is the request. It's a call. We just saw it on the device we have provided by the local organizing committee. But there's a bit of confusion.
Yeah, there's a bit of confusion because I think on tablet you have to click on what kind of challenge do you want, right? So maybe somebody clicked wrong. They didn't want net touch. They wanted like a block touch. Yeah, so that it was not a block touch.
Yeah, here we are with block touch, yes or no, on Hamsic.
Yeah. You see, it hit, but it went over.
Yeah.
So it's obvious that the ball would go over the net if there was no block. So.
Well, the point is for Germany. It took a bit of time, but Schiffler has the next serve of that final. No more challenge for Bosnia and Herzegovina till the end. They still have 2 timeouts. Zahid the one-hand send for Cancar.
Wow, really good. Really good set, really good solution from Nizam Cancar.
Still a 5-point lead for Bosnia and Herzegovina. They will try to conclude the game in this third set. Šehić moving a bit more to position 1 to find some more angle. He goes to a Schiffler.
Ooh.
Well, Albrecht found some Bosnian player, but the one sitting on the bench.
He was looking for a block out.
Schiffler from the back row, digged by Ali Basic.
Save Duran.
Chanchar, lifting called against him. And substitution for Germany with Florian Singer coming in, the VS2 substitution. Albrecht out, Singer in. He's a player still in his 20s, 27 years old for him.
Like I say, they make them go to middle block to guard Yusufovic's fast middle attack.
Šehić for Duran. But the point is for Bosnia and Herzegovina, net touch against Germany, and there will be a challenge.
They will challenge it.
No, they will not. Oh, it's too late, because Singer said he touched the net apparently. I guess he raised his arm to say, no, don't do it, I touched it.
Really? Didn't see
I
it.
think so, but it was too late. The request was in the device. Net touch confirmed.
The coach cannot be happy about this, losing a challenge for nothing.
Well, and for the player just coming in and being whistled a net touch is not easy.
You know, Christoph Herzog was a player for Germany. He's a bronze medalist from London.
2012.
He was such a good player.
Did you get the chance to play against him?
Yeah. Good serve by Chanchar.
Point for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and this will be the first match point for them. And the same as Italy did before, they can retain their title if they score the next point.
He's going with a strong serve, giving it all he's got.
Chanchar on Schiffler.
Free ball.
Ali Basic from the back row. Great
Good
dig,
defense.
Tim Linke.
Oh, great play. Good defense. Oh, lifting. He lifted to celebrate. Too early.
But what a great dig by Tim Linke there, the libero.
Really great defending by Germany.
That's a good save on the match point.
Yeah, and this is the thing. They don't give up.
Wait, they need to save 6 more.
Yeah.
On Tom Vanemara's serve.
You can hear the Bosnians fans chanting.
Goreniak with the reception. Duran, is it in? Yes,
in.
it is. And Bosnia and Herzegovina is European champion again here in Hungary in 2025. Well, we had a great final.
Yeah.
Germany did not succeed to take a set to Bosnia, but it was a really high level of sitting volleyball today.
Yeah, even though it was a 3-0 win, but still it was really good to watch it and really good volleyball.
Bosnia could put some players from the bench in. A lot of them played in this final. Again, it's a really strong roster here in Europe. They had the title in Kaole. Again, they have it here in Győr. I don't know if they will be favorite in 2 years, but it's one more trophy in their huge collection.
Yeah.
It's really the best team in Europe, and they confirm it today. They will lift the trophy in a few minutes.
Yeah, and also they're really consistent at it, and on a club level and on a national level as well.
Well, congratulations to Germany for having silver here. Ukraine will be on the podium as well with bronze. It was a very good competition. We are still missing now the closing ceremony awards, both for the teams and individual awards. I want to thank you, Ivan, for having been a great expert. It was nice to share the game with you.
Thank you so much for having me here,
And
it was great experience. I hope I'll be able to do it again.
yeah, sure, you're a very good expert, and I'm sure we'll meet again in the future. What's the next matches or training camps you have with Croatia? Do you already know about the schedule?
Well, yeah, we have a schedule. Now we're going to have some time off, and in September we're going to start training because in October there's a World Cup.
You're going to USA to play.
Yeah. So we have to get ready for that because there are going to be some good teams and good volleyball again.
Yeah, this will be a good moment. A lot of points as well for the world ranking too.
This is what we have to do because the first the medalists from Europe go straight to the World Championships.
This will be in China next year.
In China, exactly. So we have to go to the World Cup. Send me some other teams for Europe just to get ranking points, so we are sure that we will go to the World Championship in China.
Well, if you have some holidays in August, enjoy a good preparation for the World Cup.
Thank you so much.
And I'm pretty sure we will meet again for some other sitting volleyball emotions. Bosnia and Herzegovina has the title for the men. We will be back soon live to follow the closing ceremony. You will be able to follow it on the Paravolley YouTube channel again. It was nice to share this week with you here in Győr in Hungary. A lot of very positive emotions, a lot of great atmosphere. We have a closing party later today all together. It was nice to share this with you. Take good care and see you very soon on the Paravolley Europe YouTube channel. Bye-bye.